Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Plum Paper daily planner, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked down in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am going to be using all of these sticker sheets from the Spring Free collab between Martinez Sticker Company and Planet Darbi, and of course, I have my beautiful doll from Kara Shop, and so here I have the pink and blue forget-me-nots. I also have the Made to Bloom quotes and these colorful boxes from Martinez Sticker Company. And then I have these beautiful butterflies from Planet Darbi. And actually there are two different sticker sheets. So we do have these ones, but I think that I'm going to stick with this one. They are so beautiful. And I went ahead and printed off everything at home because remember that both of these shops have tangible and printables available in their shop. And the beauty of printables is that you can resize them, you can print off as many as you'd like, and there is no waiting for shipping, which is exactly what I did with these butterflies. Right before I sat down to film, I actually printed and cut these. That way I can use them for this spread because I think they're going to look amazing with these flowers. So let's go ahead and put these off to the side. That way we can get started. But actually, I did want to show you how Sunday and Monday turned out. And I didn't film this just because the weekend is super hectic. And as you can see, we had 2 soccer games today. And so that is why this video is going up super duper late. But let's go ahead and get started before it gets so late. So let's put that up there, and then we're going to put these here. And I think that I want to start off with the boxes, and I think that I'm going to use this bigger size because I am thinking of placing it over here. And then I do want to layer it with washi, so I'm thinking maybe right here should be good. So we're gonna do the blue one here, and then we are going to do the pink one on the other side. This one came down before I even needed it to. So let's see. Okay, there we go. And then the pink one is going to go on this side. And over here, we don't have to worry about the punch too much. So let's see, maybe right about there. That way I'm not cutting off any of the color because that is why I want to use the boxes to add a little bit of color. So I think that looks amazing. And actually, now that we have the boxes here, let's go ahead and grab these ones because of course, I simply want to add them over here to again add a little bit of color. So this one is going to go up here as well, kind of like that. And I think that we might be done with the boxes. Then what I want to do is grab this green washi because I wanted to kind of act like grass. And speaking of grass, I believe that both of these shops do have grass stickers, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely don't quote me on that. I just didn't have time to look for them and print them out and cut them. I already had this one on file, so it was super easy to just kind of grab it and go. But yeah, definitely look into that because I think it would look so pretty. So I am thinking maybe something like that. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing over here. And then we'll go ahead and grab these ones. So because I use the blue color over here, I am going to use the pink flowers here. And so I think it's going to look so pretty. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I had also pulled the lined forget-me-nots, and I went ahead and put these ones on clear matte sticker paper because the lined sticker sheets, I like them better in this one than in the regular sticker paper to kind of go like in the background. And so I am thinking that that is kind of what I want to do over here. So maybe we can pick this one up and have it be in the background, and then we can place the colored one right on top of it. At least that's kind of what I am picturing. Hopefully it looks good here on the paper. So did I want to put the flowers here, like on top of the washi, or did I want to do it in the background? Okay, that's a good question. But I think I am just going to do something like that. And then how about, because I do want to place her right over here, kind of in the grass, surrounded by flowers, looking all cute. And so now I'm thinking, do I want to do this one or this one? Which one would look better? I feel like this one is kind of sticking out too much. Okay, we are just gonna try it. If we don't like it, we can always switch it up. So I am not too worried about that. So yeah, we had 2 soccer games today. One was at 11 and then the other one was at 4 p.m. The morning game, they ended up, yeah, see, this is leaning over too much, just because I do want these ones to kind of peek through. So let's try this one. Okay, so we could do something like that. Okay, I think I like this one so much better. So I was right. And now let's just go ahead and pick her up. That way we can see exactly where we want to place her. So I just want to be careful because I can definitely be too rough with my stickers, but look at how pretty that would look. And actually, let me bring this one over. Okay, so not too bad. Ooh, maybe if I do something like that, that would, okay, that is actually super duper cute. I am gonna go ahead and do that. And so I am going to scoot her a little bit over, and then let's try to work on this little bit. So maybe something like this. Okay, perfect. So really loving that, all of the layering, it looks so good. And so let's see what else we can do. How about we bring some of these, I was gonna say flowers, but some of these butterflies. So I like that some are like straight on, but some are like in a side view, making it seem like they're kind of flying around. And I am loving these ones that are going towards the left. So I can maybe put it right here, and look at how pretty that would look. Oh my gosh, that would look really good. So did I want to do this size though? Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Okay, so like I was saying, he had a soccer game this morning at 11, and they ended up tying that game. And then the second one was at 4 o'clock, and they ended up winning that game. And so they are super proud of themselves, as they should, because they did amazing. Okay, so then how about we maybe use another butterfly here, and let's kind of use this one. I like this one for this area right up here, kind of like that. Okay, perfect. So definitely loving that. We do have smaller little butterflies, and we also have these little flowers, because as you guys know, they do an amazing job with filling up the area. And so maybe we can add one there. Maybe we could add this one here, and just kind of sprinkle some around. So maybe this one could go there, and maybe another little one kind of like over here. Okay, really loving that. Let's go ahead and trim this off. So right about there, and then we'll worry about the punch later on. So did I want to do any of the small little butterflies? How about maybe, okay, no, let me go ahead and think about that, because I can seriously just keep it going, right? I can add and add, and then let's do this one right here for, not Saturday, but for the right hand page, kind of like this maybe. Okay, and then here is the other one, the colored one, because, okay, so we did end up using different one, right? This one was 2 and this one had 3. Okay, so as far as this one, okay, maybe that one could be cute. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, perfect. And I actually have to order more of this regular sticker paper because I am out of it. I have been using and printing and just going crazy because it's just so convenient. I don't know how I went this long without printables. It just really scared me, and using the machines, and my machines, I have actually had them for such a long time. I was just way too scared to use them, but I dusted them off, and May was so kind enough to show me how to use them, and I am forever grateful for her. She was just the sweetest. She didn't have to do that, but she helped me out a lot. So let me go ahead and get this one. There's just a lot of twists and turns with this one because I definitely want to add another doll on the other page. So I think that I need to grab her over here because I don't want to rip her. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just have to find the right spot. Okay, so if we were to place her, oh my gosh, look at how good that would look. All right, definitely going to do this right around here. And let's see, maybe we can do a little bit of this to kind of get this leaf over her, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, not too bad, right? Okay. So let's let go of that one and kind of shimmy this one in there. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. Exactly what I had pictured. And so Monday is tomorrow, and of course, you guys know that I love Mondays because it is back to the routine and the kids go back to school. I don't know. I really, really, really love Mondays. Okay, so that one is going to go there, and then maybe we can use this one. Why not? Let's go ahead and place it just over here. And I love the pop of color with the boxes. I think that it looks amazing. And then how about we maybe add this one kind of like that. And then let's go back over here. Okay, yeah. So let's add some of these little flower doodles around over here too. And so maybe something like that. Maybe one over here in this little box like that. Okay, so I think that looks amazing. Did I want to add anything else? I mean, I could definitely go sticker crazy and just add all of the butterflies, all of the flowers, just all of it. But I want to not do that. Okay, so I was going to add this on here, but I think that it's going to be way too big. But I think that it already looks amazing. How about we add, what is it? the bullet points. That way we can see. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot about the quotes. Of course I did, because I always do. You will bloom if you take the time to water yourself. Bloom with grace. I think this one would fit really nicely, kind of like in here. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so let's not panic. Of course, I always forget a sticker sheet or the quotes. And so yeah, the second game, it was way too windy and cold. Like this morning, there was a little bit of wind, but you could definitely power through it. But this second game, oh my gosh, it was just way too windy, way too cold, and it wasn't a fun time. But at least they won. It would have been crazy if we went through all of that and they ended up losing. They did so good. We are so proud of them. And now that I have that there, I kind of want to add a butterfly. And this one is going towards the right, so it's going the right direction. And maybe we can place it right in here. Okay, so yeah, that looks so good. And I think that we might be done. I don't want to add another one here because yeah, we do have just a tiny little area. And so how about we maybe add a few of these little trails to kind of complete it. So maybe that one could go there. How about we do something like this for this one? Oh, that's fun. And then this one, maybe I shouldn't have put this one here so that we can add the little trail. Let's see if I am able to pick it up. There we go. So yeah, I think the trail would look a little bit better. So let's add this cute little detail, kind of like that. Okay, so that looks really good. And then how about with this one, we kind of started off here and do something like that. Okay, we didn't have one there. And then this one, just nice and simple. I don't think, well, there goes for not thinking. Okay, so yeah, I think this looks so good. If we had even those what are they, those grass stickers, I think it would look really good. But I still think that green washi looks amazing. So because we use the pink flowers over here, I think that I'm going to do the pink sequin color dot, or should I do the blue to match the boxes? I don't know what to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the blue. Last minute decision. Hopefully I don't regret it, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So doesn't look terrible, but let's look at the pink one over here. And so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so yeah, I think I like that. That way the boxes match the dots. And so we have the pink here and then the blue over here. Oh my gosh, I am so happy with the way that it turned out. Now let's kind of cut the sides. And so we have a little bit peeking here. We didn't get into any of the punch here. And because we just have this one punch, how about I just do it with my scissors and just follow the little outline. Sometimes it's just easier to do it like this than to get my punch and then feed it through and hope that I don't mess it up, which is always my fear. So I prefer to do this instead. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the pages back in here. That way we can see it all put together. And we do have a little bit right here from the butterfly. Okay. And I don't want to forget to add my pin here because then I'm scrambling to look for it whenever I need it. So let's go ahead and put these items. So yeah, I have to fill out my water, not my water, well yeah, my water intake and then my Apple Watch stands once today is over, which is in a few hours. So let's go ahead and see how it turned out. And I think that it looks amazing. This collab is just really, really nice. I love all of the coordinating colors. These two shops are just super duper talented. The attention to detail is amazing. So definitely check out this collab if you still have it. And don't forget to pick up your beautiful dolls as well. Like I said, everything will be linked down in the description box below. But for now, I am loving the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.